See, I would rather this timeline we have now, basically a Marvel drought, than rather just kept MVCI going.
I'll let you get
Uh,
at that first, Devin. That's an interesting question.
um, so you mean NBC, like not NBC3? You talking about NBCI still going, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like have they continued to support it?
I, I would be down for that because honestly, like I said, watching the game, playing it like this is the biggest problem with NBCI. It was just as a full product, it wasn't there. The gameplay, the competitive, scene for watching it play was actually really enjoyable. I mean, it was Marvel, cheap stuff. Cheap stuff kept getting discovered. I mean, the game now is like cheap, cheap, cheap. So I actually would have enjoyed to see what it would have like continued out to be. But within that growth, I would have hoped that maybe they would have been like, okay, let's do some tweaks here. Let's overhaul some stuff. Because that game definitely wasn't worth $60. That was the biggest issue. Like the story mode was just not there. The visuals, people kept making jokes that this a mobile game. And I can't lie, like it just wasn't there. It's like it was missing at least 1 to 2 layers of like, fine detail. But yeah, I would still like to see people play the game, see how the meta evolved, different characters people play. Because without no Marvel, man, it's just like having no family, bro. It's just not strong, man.
I had MVCI kept going, I think it could have been like Power Rangers. In fact, I think it needed to do what Power Rangers did. Like Power Rangers just continued to add stuff that people wanted, including crossplay. Like had MVCI added crossplay, had they continued to add the characters that people were looking for, I think it could have worked. But it probably wasn't going to happen just because timing. Like MVCI is unfortunately a game of just really bad timing. Not only because of Dragon Ball Fighters and the clash with it, but also because right at that moment, that's when Disney, not Marvel, when Disney bought Fox, and so they wouldn't have been in a position to put out the characters that people wanted because people were asking for the X-Men, bring back like the classic characters. But at that point, I don't think things are ready for them to bring them in. So had MVCI continued to get support, it would have been great to see more of the characters that we wanted, but I don't think we would have gotten them. It is what it is. And also just the stuff that we've been told that Marvel was pretty controlling over the project. I don't know. That's that kind of stuff that we have no confirmation of, but you hear enough rumors and there's probably some layer of truth to it. But I would have played MVCI if it kept getting support. I definitely would have liked them to do some kind of graphical upgrade to it, but